Hello, everybody. Welcome to the MTG Place podcast. I'm your host, Corey, and with me, like always, is James. How's it going, James?
Doing good. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I was sick for a while, so I was dealing with that, and then I was playing in a lot of Magic events and stuff. Did some Vintage Cube, won that in person. We did
Nice.
what's the set out now? I can't even remember.
All
will be one.
Yeah, that one.
Did that draft. I got second in that, and then we did
we've done a couple of those.
The Brothers War draft.
Yeah.
And I was like third in that, so top 3 every time. So that's good.
Heck yeah! I actually did. What was the draft I did with you guys? Was that Bro War?
Yeah, that was Brothers War. Yeah.
I actually didn't do too bad. Granted, I got a buy, so that helped a lot.
Yeah.
But like, I built a totally I thought it was a total jank deck, but it actually ended up performing not too badly, considering that it had way too many spells in it.
Yeah, the Vintage Cube I won just playing mono red. So.
Well, I mean, mono red just wins. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Especially in that kind of.
I was mono red and I splashed for red and 6. So I splashed green for red and 6 because I had strip mine. So there was 2 games where I infinite strip mined them, so they lost the game.
That's just
disgusting. And not being able to play cards.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, that's the good old. You may as well be playing blue because you're taking away the fun. That's what blue does. But you're playing red green.
Well, hey, that's Vintage Cube, right? I was like, I'm just gonna be mean. Yeah. I don't care.
That usually is Vintage Cube is who has the meaner deck usually wins.
So first up, we got a couple ways to support our podcast here. The first one is TCG Player. We have an affiliate link. You're probably going to want to buy some of the cards, maybe pre-order some of the stuff we're going to talk about today. And you can do that using the affiliate link in the show notes. It's also on our website, mtgplace.net. It's also in our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, you can go ahead and join that. You can hang out with us, talk to us, say hey. It's completely free to join that. There's a link in the show notes and on mtgplace.net as well. Secondly, we have a Patreon where you can support us directly. You can get cool things. We just revamped the tier levels. We got cool things where you can hang out and talk to us in a private chat room. You can play Commander games with us. We're trying to currently working on. We just put a teaser trailer on YouTube. So if you're not subbed on YouTube, follow that. We're going to be putting out some gameplay content soon.
Yeah, definitely trying to get schedules figured out to do that because we're hella busy.
Yeah.
Makes it a little hard, but we're doing our best.
And then the last way is now, if you don't want to deal with Patreon or whatever, you can now, and you're in our Discord or you want to join our Discord, go ahead. Now at the very top, there is a server subscription button. You can click that and you can sign up that way as well to play Commander games and stuff.
Yeah, those Commander games can be pretty wild sometimes, so especially with this play group.
So today we're going to talk about some Magic news, and then we're going to quiz James about some random stuff after that. But
oh, yay.
The first thing up with the news we missed, so MagicCon Philly was last weekend. Lots of news came out of that, lots of previews, so we're going to be talking about a lot of that. Anyone who went to it, I heard it was a blast. The Pro Tour was back. LSV was playing that and talking about that on this podcast. I'm sure they'll have the Pro Tour will be coming at the same time as MagicCon in Minneapolis, and we will both be at that one. So
we will be there. Yes.
If you see us, you can come say hi.
Wave. Whatever.
Don't know what the main event's going to be yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be limited or modern. Probably it's
usually what it's been in the past.
If it's limited, I'll definitely be playing in the main event.
Yeah. I don't really have a modern deck at the moment, so that would be a little hard for me to do. But limited, sure.
The other thing is the Pro Tour. Depending on what the Pro Tour is, I might have to play some Pro Tour qualifiers to try and get into it, so I can play in the one that's here.
Nice. Maybe you'll actually make day 2 this time.
Yeah, maybe. Right? I made day 2 once now on Arena.
Hey, yeah, at least do it one time. Gotta do it.
I haven't done it in person though. Yeah. All the one-day tournaments, though, are the ones that I win. It's like the pre-release and the local star things. I do really well at those. All right, so let's see. One of the first things they just recently announced, this actually was yesterday, I think it looks like. They announced that Command Fest is coming back, kicking off in April during the same weekend of the pre-release for March of the Machine, which is April 14th to 16th. The Command Fest is going to be in Richmond, Virginia, hosted by Star City. Indianapolis, Indiana,
Yep.
hosted by Pastimes. Orlando, Florida, hosted by Cool Stuff. Seattle, Washington, hosted by Laughing Dragon. Both will feature a promo Sol ring that kind of looks like Thanos' gauntlet, and a promo Path of Ancestry that also looks pretty sweet.
Yeah. That does like very. Oh, you mean Arcane Signet, not Soul Ring.
Isn't that? Oh yeah, Arcane Signet.
Yeah.
It looks like a. No.
I mean, it's similar enough, right? It is really cool. Like that art's awesome for sure. The Path of Ancestry is like holy hella trippy looking. So
yeah, what's cool is they said they will be doing the pre-release at the Command Fest, so you can play the pre-release and Commander the same event. So you can go to Command Fest and still do the pre-release. You don't have to pick.
That's nice because I'd honestly want to do both.
Right.
Personally.
So now you can play in a pre-release event at Command Fest. So.
Yeah.
And then also they're doing a local game store click wheel promo for Frixia All Will Be One. Starting March 3rd, which is 2 days from when we're recording this, you get a Frixian click wheel if you spend $75 or more on that sealed Magic the Gathering products at your local game store.
Actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
These kind of life counters I've always thought are really interesting.
Yeah, so just like go to your store and pre-order the next Magic set or something, or buy a box and get a free quick wheel.
Yeah.
Next thing they did at Magic Philadelphia, MagicCon Philadelphia, is they previewed Lord of the Rings, which is coming this summer.
We're definitely all about that. 100%.
And we are all pumped about that. It looks sweet.
Yes.
I'm hoping it's cool.
I really this is something that they really don't have to try to make good. Like this is just literally here you go. Here's a good set. Like come on, this has to be awesome.
They did say that this will be a little bit different than most of the Universe Beyond sets in that this will not be reprinted in a normal Magic thing. So this is going to be one of those sets that a lot of the cards are probably going to skyrocket because they won't reprint it unless they get the rights to do so from Lord of the Rings again.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately.
And so it says they are doing, it's going to be a modern legal set, so not standard. So modern and eternal formats. But they're doing Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth is the set with a draft, set, collector, and jumpstart boosters, commander decks, and a starter kit, and a bundle and gift bundle, scene boxes, and a secret lair.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and they're going to launch in June 2023, and then looks like they're going to reprint another launch in November of 2023.
So if you want these cards, definitely plan on those dates because these are probably going to go fast if it's only one printing, unfortunately.
So starter decks are coming back. We haven't seen those in a while.
No, we have not.
They've been just like Planeswalker decks, but this is like the old, remember you got two decks and you could battle each other back that's when we started the Train to
this was like starter 1999 or whatever it was.
Yeah,
right?
So they're doing that type of thing again, but you're getting two decks that are themed upon Lord of the Rings. So that'll be cool.
That's sick. Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be one of them will be white green and one of them will be black red. So
nice.
And they're going to do a Lord of the Rings Jumpstart packs with 5 unique themes. They're going to do the pre-release pack, obviously, for the pre-releases, draft boosters, so you can draft it. That's what I want to do.
Yep.
Set boosters for all of us that opening packs, collectors, boosters, bundles, gift bundles. It's also coming to Arena. All the same cards as the tabletop release. The set on Arena will be legal in Alchemy and Historic. and
Nice.
will receive a full release, including pre-order, mastery pass, and cosmetics.
That
And
might be
there's
the
going to
easier way to get it, honestly, as on
be
Arena. Let's be
yeah,
real.
and then there's going to be 4 commander decks released with it too.
Nice.
And a secret lair drop, and some new thing called a scene box at some point.
I'm guessing it has to do with like some art or something, maybe.
Yeah, so we're going to get on the first look. So a couple more cards spoiled on March 14th. And then they're going to start debuting all the spoilers on May 30th. The pre-release is June 16th. This one will release on Arena first on the 20th, and then Tabletop the 23rd. And then it looks like they're going to do a holiday reprint release on November 3rd.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped for this set. Like, I really hope they don't mess it up because I want it to be awesome.
I feel like it's almost impossible for them to mess it up at this point. Like it's come on, it's MTG and Lord of the Rings, like 2 huge like fantasy based like titles coming together in a beautiful marriage. It's like this I will be very surprised if this is not like a good set. Like this should be amazing. And I've honestly been looking forward to this ever since they announced it. So
yeah. Then
that was a long time ago.
Another thing they announced is that the Master set this year is going to be Commanders Masters, arriving August 4th. And they showed off some spoilers here. So the first one is Jeweled Lotus is going to be reprinted in that with a frame break borderless version and a foil etched version that both look super cool.
Yes, definitely.
Also, my $100 commander, the Dragon, will be reprinted in that.
Nice. Oh, it's probably going to go down a bit in price.
It's a needed reprint, though.
Yeah,
right?
it is very needed.
It's got the original artwork version. Then they have a profile borderless Dragon, which it looks okay. But then they have a foil etched one, which is really
cool. Pretty bonkers looking. Let's be real. I love foil. The foil etched cards are all really good. So.
And then they also showed that they're going to reprint Capture of Jingzhou, which is 5 mana, take an extra turn.
Nice.
And there will be there'll be a few commander decks reprinted. 4 pre-constructed commander decks. Looks like there's an Enchantress white-black-green deck, a colorless Eldrazi deck, a Planeswalker party deck that's white-blue-red, a Sliver deck that's all 5 colors.
Ooh.
So
got Silver Queen there and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, Slivers.
Nice.
Back.
I mean, Slivers. Yeah, I have to play against that. No, okay. Speaking of that, I played against Commander against this guy once. He literally had his commander as the old school Elish Norn because he had a friend who played Slivers. So he literally just played Elish Norn against them. Because that was the only way he could beat the stupid deck. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, your Slivers don't do much when they're -2/-2 and dead.
It's an expensive commander.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and they're going to have set boosters, draft boosters, collector boosters with that. That's Commander Masters. Our first look will be in May, and the store preview, so like pre-release events, will be July 28th through 30th, and the launch will be August 4th. So I'm pumped for that, too.
Almost my birthday. Let's go. Birthday launch.
Yeah, get some Commander Masters for your birthday.
Yeah.
And then we got a first look at the next set. We got a first look at the next set coming out here. March of the Machine.
Yep.
They revealed a new.
What's his name? That's not Tezzeret. That's is that Tezzeret? Yeah. Jin-Gitaxias. That's.
Yeah. So they got a flip Jin-Gitaxias card that they showed off here that flips into a saga, which is interesting. And the new card Breach the Multiverse. They also are showed off that they're going to be combining some creatures. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like, either A, they're trying to just push the power level, or B, they're just running out of ideas and combining 2 guys. But like the
some
Thalia,
of these, this one is stupid. Okay, Thalia and the Jitrog.
Yeah, and Gitrog.
Okay, these are already ridiculously good on their own.
It's just those two monsters combined together. Basically, you get a 4/4
It is
death
exactly what you
touch.
think they would do.
Yeah, play an extra land. Creatures and non-basics are tapped. Or an attack, sack a land, draw a card. Like, so
It's like
good.
literally the new Thalia and then the freaking Detrog monster.
And Gitrog, yeah. And
Yeah,
then we got Yargle and Multani. It's just a 6 mana 18/6
yeah, like, okay.
vanilla. Like that one, I'm not too worried about. I'm like, okay, that's
That
huge
one's
creature, but
Yeah,
it's 6 mana. Okay, you know.
like that one's not as big, but the freaking like just the text in this Thalia one is just that's so much stuff. Like really, and it costs 4.
I know.
It costs 4.
Yep.
Like,
Which is one more than Thalia and one less than Gitrog.
yeah. So you're getting best of both worlds, honestly. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I guess.
They also showed a new Heliod that's going to flip, and then they decided to go ahead and do it and make a Omnath that's all 5 colors, with the black being a Phyrexian black.
Yeah.
So that'll be cool.
That's actually pretty cool. I think this looks very interesting.
Yeah, and it's got the Omnath ability that your mana becomes a different. It just doesn't empty, but it becomes black instead.
Yeah.
And then you can get some card draw off of it on your pre-combat main. But you need 3 or more colored mana symbols in its cost, so you're gonna have to play a specific deck that's playing like multicolored cards. So that's coming out March 16th. Here's the story. March 29th is the cinematic debut. Card previews will be the 29th through April 4th. The complete card image gallery will be done on the 5th, so that's probably around the time we'll be doing our set review.
Yep, it sounds like it's coming pretty quickly.
Pre-release will be April 14th, and the release is April 21st. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
Virtual Machine looks kind of cool. Power levels are going to be pushed. I'm wondering how many cards are going to be obsolete after this, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out, I guess.
Then they just announced the Winter Super Drop going on now for the next 25 days. They have a showcase, All Will Be One Complete Edition. That's some completed foils, Phyrexian foils of, it's hard for me to see the cards here. Glissa the Traitor, Etery the Corrupted, Plague Engineer, Phyrexian Crusader, and Phyrexian Unlife.
Nice.
We got the Phyrexian favorites in foil, which is Blighted Agent, Kirik, Glistener Elf, Batterskull, and Ink Moth in foil and Phyrexian text. That looks really sick, honestly.
Sweet. Yeah, for sure.
Especially that Batterskull. Like,
yeah, sexy. I mean, that is a card I run. So, yeah. I was a fan to get new art of stuff I have.
They got the Draw Your Hand one, which is a poster artwork of Eldrazi, Conscription, Deafening Silence, Counterbalance, and Bruna. They have snakes. What's in the snakes one here? Hex Drinker, Lotus Cobra, Shishiro the Anointed, Icefang Kotal, and Stonecoil Serpent.
Yes. Ben will like that, I'm sure. For his, he's
always
been a big fan of his snakes, yeah.
You got the 90s binder experience, so it's all colorful 90s. Got Alms Collector, Crested Sunmare, Goreclaw, Rented Siri, Exotic Orchard. You got City Styles, which is Sakashima, Master Girl, Azusa, Tesa, and Paradise Mantle. And the Artist Series, Sam Burley, which is Braid of Fire, Koth, Master of the Wild Hunt, and Karthus.
Classic stuff there, for sure.
And you can buy them all for $400.
Woof. That's a lot of
That's money. Everything foil and non-foil, I'm pretty sure. Everything non-foil looks like it's $150, and everything foil is $250.
Right.
Or you can buy an individual one for $30 to $50.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Would you buy any
Not
of
bad
these?
at all. I mean,
For me, if I bought one, it'd be the Phyrexian one. Looks the coolest to me. But
yeah, the Phyrexian one looks pretty nice. I do use some of these cards, so you know, the '90s one's kind of cool too. To be honest, that art's really
if
cool.
you need the cards, use the cards. Want the artwork? It's worth the purchase. I haven't looked into the statistics of what all these cards are actually valued, so I'm sure the professor will do that and tell you if it's A or B grade or not. But
yeah, he's always good about.
I'm pretty sure the Phyrexian Favorites is worth it because I'm pretty sure like Batterskull, Inkmoth, and Kirk is probably the $30 right there.
Oh,
and then you're getting easily. Blighted Agent and the other thing, which are probably like 5 cents, but getting a cool Phyrexian art on it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some fun stuff in here for sure.
All right, so now let's go on to the main topic here. Let's see if we can test your knowledge a little bit, James. Here.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. So what do you think are the top 5 cards played in Commander in the most decks according to EDHREC stats? So that means people that actually put their deck on Moxfield or an EDHREC or a site that
not
EDHREC
just
tracks.
Someone who has their kitchen tabletop deck who doesn't know what they're doing. Okay, so generally. So this is any card at all in a Commander deck. So Arcane Signet's got to be up there.
And that's number 2 at 66% of decks.
Sol Ring's got to be up there.
That's number 1 at 84%. So that's the first 2.
I mean, of course, they're all going to be like mana rocks.
Well, for people that don't know, why are those 2 the best? Like, why are they?
Well, okay. First of all, so we all know what the power 9 is in Magic, right? Well, Sol Ring's basically the power 10 card. It may as well be in the power 9. It's literally 1 mana for 2. Come on. Do I have to say anything more?
You get 2 mana every turn.
Yeah, it's granted it's colorless, but still, it's 2 freaking mana for 1. And then Arcane Signet is pretty much kind of similar, or well, I guess it's like the old Signets, but it's for any color, which is also very good.
Right. So 2 mana. It's a 2 mana rock, and you can just keep tapping mana of any color.
Okay, so yeah, those make sense. So the other 3, those are kind of the obvious ones. Let's see here.
So now it's the other 3.
It's like, what's like the most popular? It's got to be some kind of like board wipe or something, I would think. Like Wrath of God, is that up there?
No, it's not Wrath of God. I'm trying to see if it's even on this list.
It might be too vanilla, honestly.
If it is, it's below the top like 50.
Right. Fair enough. I'm trying to think, like, what's like bonkers and Commander that people. How about Omniscience? I don't know how many decks run that, but
no, that's not on here. Well, it's
not
a
win con, but
you're thinking a little bit too narrow. I think you need to think of something. What's just a generally good?
Yeah, I know. That's generally good, and it's probably colorless or something like that too, so multiple decks can run it.
It's actually the next 3 are monocolored, but.
Oh, okay. Swords?
Yeah, Swords of Plowshares is number 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
1 white exile creature.
It's very good.
Of decks. Yep.
Is Path up there too? Because Path is basically the same thing.
Path is the 7th most played, so it's close, but
close.
It's not in the top
5. Close enough. Okay, so they're monocolored. So then it's got to be something like, how about like Rampant Growth, like some kind of land fetch?
Yeah, Cultivate is number 4.
Okay,
Rampant Growth is
a good one.
Rampant Growth is 6, and Kodama's Reach is like 9. So like
Kodama's Reach is literally Cultivate. It's the same thing, just in Kamigawa.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm missing 1.
And that's in 49% of decks. So ramp spells.
Yeah. Ramp's good. Like if you have green, you're ramping, obviously.
This one's a little bit surprising to me because I didn't think it would be this high, but
okay.
But it is a good card.
Is it something like Cloud Shift or something like that, or like Flicker Wisp or something like that?
Nope. It's another monocolor, and it's not the 2 colors you already guessed.
Okay, so something else. Bolt?
Nope. That's a good guess, though, but it's not.
Yeah, that's a good red card, I guess. Death rate's not mono. I don't even know. Is that even legal in Commander?
Yeah, it is. I played him.
I think it was banned for a bit, but
it's banned in Modern, I think.
Yeah.
And Legacy.
Right. Greed? Greed's good.
Greed is a good card, not in the top 5.
Especially in Commander. I'm not sure what the last one would be.
It's a blue card.
It's a blue brainstorm?
Nope.
Or ponder?
Nope, another good blue card, though.
Yeah.
It's a little more old school than that.
Is it like Counterspell?
Yeah, it's Counterspell.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I was like, really? Counterspell? Like, because I guess a lot of
people like countering stuff.
And 43% attacks. And then after that is Beast Within, so more removal.
Yeah. Gotta have the removal.
Yeah, so obviously Swords is because removal for cheap.
Yeah,
Cultivate because
very cheap.
It's ramps, and you want a ramp in there.
And you get 2 as well for 3, which is also good.
And Counterspell because it's another removal spell for blue. You just stop.
That's a classic blue card too.
All right, so you easily got 3 out of the 5. You got 4 technically. All right, let's see here. All right, now let's see if you can guess the top 5 most played commanders within the last 2 years based on EDH ranking.
All right, I definitely have a guess of like one of them. Frickin' Derevi. Is that up there? That's got to be up there.
It's currently not in the top 50.
Wow, I'm surprised. It's like the commander that never goes away because it always costs 4.
It used to be one of the saltiest.
What are the biggest decks, I wonder? Is Riss up there? I know Riss is really good. I play him.
Riss is not in the top 20.
Okay. Brago?
Brago is not in the top 20 either.
Scion.
No, but you're kind of close with the theme.
Getting close. Ur-Dragon?
Yeah, Ur-Dragon's number 4.
Okay, yeah, Ur-Dragon's
1,000
really good playing that.
Or 13,968 decks. Almost.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Dragon's obviously very good archetype.
So Dragon's very popular archetype.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about Nekisar? How popular is he right now? Not so much, apparently.
Yeah, not. Oh, here he is. He's 31st.
Okay, little low. Top 50, I guess.
Yeah.
God. If they're all like newer ones, I'm not gonna know them as well. I only know like the older school.
There's one more older one, and then 3 newer ones.
Right, those ones I might not get. Let's see.
Newish, like it's not super new, but
well, yeah. I get what you're saying.
But they're within 2 years old. Like.
How about Zedru? Is that still around? That was a thing for a while. I freaking hated playing against that deck too. Ugh.
Not in the top, like 50.
Yeah, that was a little more niche. I'm not surprised.
I feel like the best one you should know because like, although our play group does not play it, but every single time you go to someone else's play group, someone has this commander.
Fair enough. Let's see here.
We actually have 3 of these of these top 5 in our play group.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
How about Kakusho?
No.
How popular is that one? Not so much. Wait, can that be a commander? I can't remember.
It can now. But
it can now. Yeah.
Keurig is more popular at rank 40.
Gotcha. I'm sure it's none of mine. None of mine are really that popular.
It's more than one color, so it's a multicolored card.
Right.
All of them were multicolored. Number 4 was 5 colors.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Trying to think like what like artifact. This is probably something to do with artifacts. Like what runs that well? Boy, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, well, the number one commander is 4 colors. It's a 4-color card.
I see.
And there's only a handful of commanders that are 4 colors.
I'm trying to think like what even is 4 colors. God,
It's an OPS card, too.
I'm drawing a blank, honestly. It's not a are any of them planeswalkers?
No.
Okay, they're all creatures.
You might play Planeswalkers in the number one commander deck.
Right. Is it like a chroma or something? Or no, that's
monocolor.
Yeah. God, I can't think of it right now.
So the number one is Atraxa.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, 20,000 decks. Like, obviously, it's fucking busted.
I couldn't like think of the name of it.
And then the next one, I have this deck. I don't know if you'll guess it or not because I've only played it a couple times.
Is it the freaking keyword? No, the keywords one's not that popular. It can't be that one.
No, it's Lathril, the Elves deck.
Oh, the Elves. Okay,
the Black Green Elves. And then a popular one that none of our play group has, but it's the Ninjutsu commander, Yuriko, and then Ur-Dragon. And then it's the other one I have that I've only played like 2 times. And it's Zombie Tribal, the Wilhelm, the Rock Cleaver. So you got Ur-Dragon.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten those other ones.
But all of those are like almost 14,000 decks, right? And then Kenrith is a close 6th. Edgar Markov is a really close 7th. Prosper is 8th. That's the impulse drawing black-red. Ishian, the new card from Kamigawa, where you get double attack triggers, is 9th.
Oh yeah, that card was really good.
And Degenerate Corvold is 10th.
Yeah, a lot of newer cards for sure. Like, I'm more of an old school guy, so I don't really know the new ones as well. But
yeah, but I mean, Atraxa's an old card. It's one of the,
Atraxa's
like
older. It's not like old, but
it's the first printing was a while ago now. But yeah. Okay, so you got one of those. You got 4 of the most played. So let's see if you can guess the top 5 themes of decks.
Okay. Well, artifacts, I'm guessing.
Yeah, artifacts is number 1.
That's huge.
83,000 decks.
There's so many ways you can win with artifacts. Like, so many ways. Like, just Blightsteel by itself is so good. It just gets steamrolled by a Infect. Infect, that's a whole other one. That's basically artifacts, too. Infect might even be its own category. Is that one?
Infect is not in the top 5.
Okay.
It is a theme, though.
Yeah. That was a thing for a while.
So we got number 1 artifacts. You got that one.
Yep. Not surprised. Okay, so let's see here. So what other like archetypes or themes do we have? Do we have zombies?
Zombies is not in the top 5, but it's number
That's up there, I'm sure.
20th.
How about elves? Elves not up there either? I'm actually kind of surprised.
Elves is lower. I think it's just tribal. All tribal in general, I think, is classified as the same.
How about dragons?
No, like just stop guessing tribal. Like I think that's
they're all
one thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes it harder.
So you got artifacts.
Artifacts. How about Super Friends? Is that a deck?
It is a deck. Not. I think. Let's see.
Not as high.
It's like 14th, 13th.
Okay, that's respectable, I guess. Control. Is that a? Or or like miracles or something like that.
Control / spell slingers. Yeah, it's 7th.
Okay, that's up there. Not quite. Is there like a lands one, like land still or something? Is that a commander deck?
Lands is 9th.
Okay. So no, that's a freaking whatchamacallit, a legacy deck.
Mm-hmm.
How about like equipment, or that probably counts it already.
Equipment is number 4.
Oh, okay, it is one. Nice. Okay, like that could be artifacts, but
so artifacts and equipment. Yeah, there's enough different cards and equipment that they classify as separate, and so there's 83,000 artifact decks and 50,000 equipment decks.
Jesus Christ!
So between the two, you're gonna have
a lot of artifacts. This is why artifact removal is very popular in Commander, because a lot of people use them. A lot. All right, let's see here. How about something like 12 post or cloud post or something like that?
Yeah, cloud post is,
or like Tron.
It's on the list, but it's not in the top 5.
Okay. I don't know if Tron would count on that.
I think Tron counts as lands.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that's lands. What else is there? Burn.
Yeah, they have like the burn drain sack deck is like number 10.
Okay. And then there's I was just thinking of one too. I just slipped my mind. Mill, or like Millstone, something like that.
Yeah, Mill is like number 18.
Granted, that's harder to do in Commander, but it is possible. Oh, what's that like? Draw your whole deck win con. That's a thing.
Wheels. That's number 9.
Okay. I'm getting like the top 10 here. I'm not.
I know you're hitting the top 10 most of the time. You're just not hitting the top 5. So you got number 1 is artifacts. Number 4 is equipment.
Is there like some kind of like big
in our playgroup we have like these 3 themes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That you're missing.
Let's see. So I don't know if like big mean green trample your face. That's, I don't know if that counts as tribal or what that counts as, but
I mean they have like Legends deck. That's number 15.
Okay. God, is there some kind of like what else? Themes. Is there like suspend? That's a thing. Suspending
it's a thing.
Everything.
Not in the top like 30.
Okay, that's more rare. I've played against that before, so. Oh, let's see. There's like that stupid Myojin combo, or just combo in general. That's one, right? Or Storm combo. Blow up all
they have a couple different ones, like pod, like birthing pod combo decks, and then like stuff like that. That's number 10.
Okay.
Or 11, actually. But
Omniscience. That's
just like the same thing.
Yeah, that's technically like a combo, I guess. Boy, vehicles, is that its own thing?
It is, but it's like number.
Yeah, I feel like that's low though.
20.
Yeah. I feel like that's not. I mean, recently there's been some good ones for that, but it's
you literally haven't even guessed like decks that you have.
Oh, tokens?
Tokens is number 7.
Okay, well that's closer. Like prison effect decks.
Yeah, Pillow Fort. That's
Pillow Fort.
In here, not in the top 20 though.
Oh yeah, Group Hug. That's one. That's a big one.
Not in the top 20.
Hate bears.
Not in the top
Are you serious?
10. People don't like playing against that. I think that's why.
Well, no, I don't either. I don't blame them. Those decks are not fun to play against. They're fun to play, sure, but
What goes along with tokens?
just creature-based decks.
I know, but what do you
It's
do
like
with the
tribal.
creatures?
Pump blah, 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 devour.
Yeah, what does Devour do?
It makes
It
big
puts
things.
1/1 counters on things.
Oh, yeah, counters. Okay, yeah.
So that's number 5 is 1/1 counters.
Okay.
So
That's
you got
kind
the
of
number
the same
2.
thing as tokens. Let's be real, but okay.
That's what I said. It's technically different though. So there's
Yeah.
50,000 of those decks. So
Not surprised.
you got the number 2 and number 3 card. I have the number 3 deck, and Mitch has the number 2 deck.
Okay, so it's like sacrifice.
Aristocrat.
Like
That's
artist
6.
or crest. Yeah, okay.
But what happens when you sack to Aristocrat?
Gain life gain.
Yeah, so life gains number
Okay,
2.
got it.
And number 3 is a deck that I have.
Oh, God,
It's specific. It's a specific niche of token.
Niche token. Is it like? What do you have? You have dragons. You have like sack outlets. You have like the keywords one that there's no way people are playing that. That deck is rare. What else do you? You have too many decks. I don't know.
Treasure tokens.
Oh, treasure tokens. Okay.
Number 3.
Yeah, like clues or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, treasure tokens, the ones that make mana.
Yeah.
Like Corvo
Okay.
and shit like that.
That makes sense. That was actually kind of hard. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of like different things this could be.
I mean, you got the number 1, so.
Yeah, well, that one to me was pretty obvious, just because, like I said, there's artifacts are so versatile. There's so many ways you can win with them. It's just kind of obvious. I'm honestly surprised equipment was considered its own like name.
So you've done the best on just like most played cards, which is interesting. Because I figured that would be the one you do the worst on.
Fair enough.
So now, what is the top 5 saltiest cards as of 2021?
Oh boy! Just individual cards or like card types?
Individual cards that people don't like playing against.
Okay.
Or you get salty when it is played against you.
So omniscience.
Not in the top 5, but it's in the top 30, I think.
Derevi.
That used to be in there, but
that was like my saltiest card.
In the most recent survey, it's not.
Okay.
The last time I looked at this list, it was in there, but it's not in the most, because it's based on.
I feel like that one's kind of fallen off. Like it used to be way up there. Like everybody was playing it back in the day. What does everybody hate playing against? Counter magic of some kind.
You gotta name a card, a specific card.
Counter spell. I mean that one's kind of too. That one's too like vanilla. It's gotta be something like
Fluster people don't give a shit about
like
actual counter spell.
Like Flusterstorm or what else is there that like does?
I mean,
like,
the first counter spell on the list is like number 20, and that's Fierce Guardianship.
Okay.
So it's worse than a counter spell, like because people are just like whatever. Well, because it's free, that's why.
Okay.
It's a free counter spell. But.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Craterhoof.
No.
Okay. Blightsteel.
I feel like that should be on the list, but it's not.
I feel like it's got to be something like that because that's just an instant win that you can't do anything against. Like that's stupid.
It's on here, but like way towards the bottom.
I'm surprised. Okay. Something like
it's more like it's a card that like basically makes it so you can't play the game.
Right. So like propaganda. Like propaganda or Ristic Study. Fuck that card.
Listing study is 19 or 18th.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make you not play the game, but yes, it lets them draw a million freaking cards. It's stupid. It's so powerful. Let's see. Oh, it would have been Iona, but she's banned now. That was a stupid card.
It's something along that lines, though. Yeah.
Yeah. She's rightfully so banned too. Let's see. God, man, I can name a single one. Like, this is rough.
Honestly, in our playgroup, I think we only play one, maybe two of these cards.
Which is probably a good thing.
Yeah. The one card we play that's number 5th, we used to play a lot, but we don't anymore that much.
It's something like Deadeye Navigator or something like that, because that gives you like the
infinite mana. No, I mean, with Thassa's Oracle 7th, the win con off that.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah. What doesn't allow you to like play your shit?
There's 2 blue cards in the top 5, a green card, and 2 artifacts.
It doesn't surprise me the blue would be up there. It's not propaganda. Is claustrophobia?
No.
Is that the one that like only lets you play something?
Worse than that.
God. What's the Meek Stone? That's one where you can only play like 3 or less.
Worse than that.
I was trying to think of what all like those cards are. They're just awful. Elephant Grass. That just makes you not attack though. Let's see what.
Costs 2 mana. The first 2 cost 2 mana.
Is it Counterbalance?
No.
Okay. That one's dumb with top. Oh, it's top up there? Top
is not
a salty card.
But yeah, top is annoying to play against.
It's annoying and hard to defeat. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm struggling as much with this.
They're more like legacy cards that if you played them in Commander.
Right, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're all like the older ones, obviously.
Yeah. Well, there's one new-ish, but...
Chalice?
No, but Chalice is a good guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's more legacy anyway. Because really in Commander, you don't care as much. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, so number 1 is Stasis.
Okay.
That card.
Okay.
Players don't untap.
Yeah, that's rough. I can't say I've really played against it that much, so that's not really one that I thought of. But
we've played in our group. Winter Orb, where each player can only untap 1 land.
Right. Okay, yeah, that one's dumb.
Then it's Static Orb, where players can only untap 2 things during their untap. So all 3 of those
thing, basically,
are like you can only untap 0 to 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, that's bad.
Then it's the Old Vorinclex, where whenever you tap for mana, you get double, and whenever an opponent taps for mana, it doesn't untap during the next untap step. And then 5th is the card we've played the most in our playgroup, is Expropriate, because you get a shit ton of extra turns.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played against like any of those cards in like a really long time. So yeah, I didn't have any of them in my mind at all.
and then it's the ones that you would hate to have played on you, like Armageddon, Jockle Hops, Devastation, Obliterate, Ravages of War. All of those are the next ones that destroy all lands.
Yeah, the land destruction cards are just that's when you just are like, okay, we're done playing this now. Let's go do something else. Like Mitch's freaking Meosian deck comes to mind with that. Cause it's like, oh, you beat up all your lands. Oh. It's like,
and then like Thassa's Oracle, Jin Kataxis. Jin Kataxis, you have no hand size.
Like okay.
Urza, Dockside, Cyclonic Rift, and then Tabernacle.
Oh God, Tabernacle. Tabernacle's really fucking stupid. There's a reason that card costs like $12,000.
Then Sunder, and then Turgid, where I built to show you how stupid that deck is.
Hmm.
Do you guys remember me playing Turgid and you had to like 3v1 me to even have a chance? Like,
I do remember that. It was
stupid.
Dumb. It was, like, how is this legal? Like, how is this legal? I mean, honestly, I asked the same question back when Iona used to be legal. It's like, oh yeah, you can't play half your deck, or if you're mono, your whole deck. Oops, unfortunate. Thank God that got banned like way back when, because I remember back in the day that used to get played all the time. It was stupid.
Yeah, so that's all we got for today. You did pretty good on some of them. Some of them you did bad.
I was not so good. Yeah, but, I'm honestly surprised, but I guess I don't play against the saltiest cards very much. So
all the data, if people want to look up some of that stuff for themselves, is on EDH Rec. Which, if you don't use that website, I suggest it. It has a lot of stats.
Yep.
When it comes to deck building, I usually have that and Scryfall up, and I pick the ones that I personally like. I try to put in some flavorful cards that are just me too, because otherwise every deck becomes samey. But
yeah, it just gets boring at that point.
Yeah, and I disagree with a lot of people's opinions on cards. So
yeah,
sometimes like when I was building Corvold, there was like some things that I'm like, okay, yeah, but it doesn't really synergize, so I'm just not gonna play that. Like,
you have the ones that are like, and then we're going to put in this infinite mana combo and this infinite damage combo and this infinite blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, we don't do that. Like that's
it's like I don't need to do that.
It's like, oh, who's going to get their combo first? Oh, I guess you did. You win now. It's just like, yeah, okay. Like, we like to have fun when we play Commander, not just be who's the first one to win on turn like 3. Like, okay.
Right. Yeah, so if you're not sub to our YouTube channel, please do so. We put a spoiler on there. We're of the intro video that was made.
Yeah, it looks sick, by the way.
We're trying to get done.
We will hopefully set aside some time to do that. Once life becomes a little less crazy, it would be nice.
All right, well, until next time, folks, thanks for listening.
Well, see you next time. Thanks a lot for tuning in.